Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your pal Sutherland and we're back with more Lost Judgment today. So, in the last episode, we got ourselves a handy dandy bug detector so we can sweep for bugs wherever. So it appears there's nothing in the office, as to be expected, but we did a long day of sleuthing, and I do believe that there were no other side cases for us to handle at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and take a nap on the couch. Riveting gameplay, I know. So we get 100 yen for resting on the couch. Okay. So we're going to meet up with Hoshino-kun. He's the junior lawyer at the Ginda law firm. And we're going to meet him at the train station. It's saying probably best to take a taxi. Yeah, I could do that. I'm also a cheapskate. And how are we supposed to grind random battles if we take a taxi? So I'm just gonna check in real quick to see if there's anything new. Hello Work is a hangout spot. Oh, there's a cat down by the bridge. I think, yeah, there's another cat over here. So that's for the mystery ramen stall. We still have to befriend the cats. So we'll swing by the cat over by the bridge. Maybe get him some food. I want to say I named him Champ. I know I think the two cats that we named were Buddy and Champ. So hopefully it'll remember that for us. It has been a few days since I've played, so I think Champ is the one that's down here, but we'll find out. But hey, there's some guys, so let's throw down, huh? Hello. There they go.
For real?
Alright. Oh, excuse me.
Let's play.
Yeah, I'll knock them out with all three different styles.
What a waste.
375 SP, that's nice. Let me just double check. I want to say I spent SP in the last episode or two. Like I said, it's been a couple days. So I have unlocked a new skill. So apparently... Okay. So if you learn different skills, you can then boost your health again. So we got 10k to play with. Sure, I'll do the tiger boost. Why not? So we'll do that, and then we'll look around. There's all sorts of cool stuff to do. Verge of Death, Wounded Tiger. So that increases your damage when in Tiger style. Reversals for Fighting Spirit. EX will gradually charge while your health's low. Cool. Let's see. I think Tiger style. Yeah, I did 3 of those. Knockdown, reversal, Heart of a Champion. Let's see. Yeah, there's some good stuff on here. Just trying to remember everything. EX flowing kick. Okay, so it's against a stunned enemy. Reverse beatdown. True Tiger Dance with a crane. So that's an ultimate attack. Since you get 40,000 SPs. So we'll look here. You do Sky Dancer, Snake. Oh god, that's a useful skill. Gain the chance to throw or to stun enemies on square throws. So we'll do that. And charge finishing blows. Okay. Oh, I don't have the SP for that. So we'll do that later. Okay, and evasive blows. You can quick step and then hit. So we spent some SP, so that's cool. Oh. And then apparently you can learn new boxing moves, but you gotta go to the gym. So we'll check out the boxing gym later. And then... let me see. Yeah, minimum, that might be a good one. Just to give us a little bit of extra time to relocate our trail, or tail, if we're tailing somebody. And then I might do the Master of Deception a little bit later. But we want to diversify our skills a tad bit. So we'll turn left, keep heading down. Just because if you go too heavy into one style, you know, you may put all your eggs in one basket, as it were. Hey there, kitty. Nice to meet you.
A name, huh?
Could have sworn I talked to him. Oh, maybe. Oh, is this a different one? Yeah, he looks like a Mittens.
Stay safe.
Nice to meet you. See you soon, yeah? 500 SP for talking to the cats. Okay. We'll go ahead and get to skateboard. And we'll just cut on down this way. So, this case is starting to get a little bit interesting with the discovery of the body. You know, we're gonna get to go talk to you know, our man in custody here, and find out what exactly is going on. Well, I have a feeling we're not going to find out exactly what's going on, but maybe he'll give us a little bit of a heads up. Let me see. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be one where you actually legitimately have to take a taxi. I thought it was the Ikebukuro station, but it's actually the Janai. Well, we're close enough. Let's go talk to the other cats, and then we'll just take a taxi. But yeah, so we'll see what's up with the what this guy has to say, what our suspect. I'm totally blanking on his name. So that's right, Ihara. So we'll see what Ihara has to say. If he's going to give us any sort of intel as to his motive, or I mean, I think we can all agree that the bullying is a strong motive. But obviously he's got his alibi, so you know, the fact that he's in custody is a pretty airtight alibi, at least for the actual murder itself. I mean, as for conspiracy, yeah, it's possible he conspired. In fact, I'd say it's likely he conspired with a bunch of people. So that's something that we'll have to look at. Anyway, kitties. Hey you, it's been a while.
A name, huh?
Oh, it's Buddy. Buddy! Wanna play for a little bit? Offer him some fresh tuna. Wow, really putting it away there, aren't you? Makes me wonder how that tastes. Yeah. There's one thing that's definitely a way to a cat's heart. It's right through its stomach. I know when I first started dating my wife, the easiest way for the cat to start to like me was when I started feeding her. Base here is 500 yen. Where would we like to go? We're gonna go to Ikebukuro Station, which I did not realize was not on this map until halfway up here. So we'll be on our way. But yeah, once I started feeding the cat some for treats. Yep, that cat was
see
all
that
over
sign
me.
right there? Ihara was leaning on that before the incident.
Okay, so he's leaning on the sign.
Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ihara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
Alright, so that's him deciding who to attack. Damn, looking at it now, he is pretty suspicious. Yeah, back to the sign, watching everybody go by.
So, Ihara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
Then the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right.
Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
Well, at least Hoshino's significantly
Looks like we're getting
based.
close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have
Like
been
sardines.
standing roughly where I am.
Is there anything I can conclude from looking around? Oh. Let's look. Yeah, there's Hoshino. There's Hoshino-kun, Gendala's bright young attorney. He's on this case to help out Saori-san. I thought I heard they were dating, but from what Genda-sensei tells me, it hasn't really gone anywhere.
Suspicious.
Car's pretty empty right now, but when Ihara committed this crime, it was 180% full. 100% full meaning that all seats and straps are being used by a passenger. So let's look around a little bit.
Hey.
Okay, the train's heading to Shinjuku Station from Ikebukuro. It's about 6 minutes from departure to arrival. So, local for Shinjuku. Oh, swapped over to Japanese, of course. So, Harugasaki line, inbound and outbound lines, status delay, cause passenger rescue. Interesting. Looks like priority seats for the elderly, disabled, pregnant, and with child. So we're examining the passenger area. Right.
Suspicious.
Bingo. The camera. That's what I was looking for. A security camera that records the train's interior. These were installed to deter train gropers, or at the very least identify them. Alright. Okay.
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained. That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
So there's one right there. So let's look around here first. There's one there, found a camera.
Suspicious.
2. Got that. Apparently they want me to keep looking. There's one there.
Suspicious.
Okay, there's nothing but no bonus cameras.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras.
Oh, okay,
Let's
we're
go
doing
up
this.
a little further now.
Doing this section by section. So we'll move to the next section. Continue on.
What the?
Okay.
Suspicious.
There's there.
What the? Uh-huh.
Found a camera. Already get that one checked off. So there's more further down, I'm sure.
Suspicious.
Another one here. Looks like there's more down this way. I'm pretty sure I checked off, yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, it's distant. Clearly I'm missing another camera somewhere. So I got that one.
Hey.
Oh. That one right there. Okay, cool.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
Okay, so we're gonna move to the next section. And start again.
What the?
Check that off.
Suspicious.
Got that one. Another one there. Just try to be as efficient as possible getting through this. Not the most riveting gameplay, but necessary. This is all the kind of legwork that goes into an investigation. Identifying where all the cameras are, all possible angles. Making sure it's all documented, the evidence is collected. Sometimes easier said than done.
Hey.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
All of those collected. Camera, camera, camera. Camera. Come on.
What the?
There it is.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
Cool. So let's check out all of the cameras. There were a ton between the disembark point and where he was apprehended. Also several staircases that he could have much more readily escaped out of. Which is kind of confusing. So from the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. There he was then he was tackled by concerned citizens.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
So each of the orange areas represents the security camera's field of view.
Suspicious.
Is there anything I can take note of while I'm looking at this overhead view?
What the?
Yeah, this blind spot right here. Does the dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras? If so, there won't be any footage of Ihara running through here.
Uh-huh. Suspicious.
Ihara and the victim disembarked here. The train pulled in at 9:12 a.m. The victim was gripping Ihara's hand, but he broke free of her. Then he tried to run away.
Hey.
Yeah. This blind spot. This arrow shows the path Ihara and the victim took as they ran from the platform to Ihara's point of capture.
Uh-huh.
This is where Ihara got tackled by witnesses. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphones cameras. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing. Most definitely. So, the platform has pretty good coverage, though not completely foolproof. There are a couple of blind spots. He could have, once he got to about there, darted up this way and around, but he'd still get picked up by that camera. So, nothing great.
So this was the general situation when Ihara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ihara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ihara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train.
Yeah.
He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ihara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ihara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. That should be all the places I need to see.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ihara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ihara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Alright, then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright. Back to Yokohama we go. Mikoshiba, Ihara. Yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of the crime scenes. Now all that's left is getting Sawa-sensei to talk. The key will be learning what happened to Ihara's son 4 years ago. Which is right, I think that's central to this whole case. And the more I think about it, especially with the path that he chose and everything else, how high profile it is, yeah, there's your irrefutable alibi. I mean, I guess he didn't care at this point about his career or his retirement, he just wants his revenge. So, I suppose that makes sense. Why he would throw everything away. Anyway, let's go fight these guys. what's up? I was just walking.
Let's go.
All
Really,
right.
guys?
So that lady clearly dropped something.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I think you dropped this.
ありがとう。
Thank you for finding my exam notes. And we got divine water for our trouble. So that's good times. Yeah, I'm sure that Ihara's has definitely conspired to commit some murder. Yeah, I don't know how else he would have. Let me just go ahead and twist this guy up. But yeah, I don't know how he would not be involved at this point. Pretty sure that it's a that he just set up a perfect alibi, and that he's the ringleader of the conspiracy to commit murder of Mikoshiba. So we'll see exactly how this plays out. We were gonna head over and try to convince Sawa to tell us about it. We're back at Serio High, and we are going to attempt to convince Sawa-sensei to talk to us in the next video. Take care, everybody. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Your continued support would be greatly appreciated, and we'll see you in the next video.